Well, hello. Thank you for joining us. This is Codie Sanchez here with ThreadsRefined, and I have Wendi with Wendistry.
Hello.
And today we're going to be talking about how to start your own fashion brand.
Yes.
If, like many of us, you are obsessed with all things you can wear, put stuff in, dangle on your wrists, and maybe carry your cell phone in,
Yes.
then I think you're going to like what we have to say today. I wanted to bring Wendi of Wendistry here to speak with you all, particularly because, one, I love fellow boss babes, so any other power chicks out there that run their own brand. Two, she has the most unique and interesting concept, which is truly customized purses that she paints, and like I can't even finger paint, so I find this extra amazing. And three, because she's located here in Dallas, Texas, and I think Dallas has been on the news quite a bit lately. We've had a lot of tough things going on around us, and I love being able to celebrate and really embrace a local brand. Somebody right here in our back.
Well, thank you.
Yard.
Thank you.
So first, let's talk a little bit. We're going to hit on kind of three topics. First, let's grab one of these purses that you have.
Let's grab this one. This is the one that I wore with my outfit today. I've got on a navy jumper. It's really basic, and my shoes are navy as well, and they're fabulous. They've got this nice little buckle
who are those
on there.
by?
Shockingly, here's a big pitch. I'm not tied with them at all for Ann Taylor. I am
Really?
shocked
I would not have
with
guessed
Ann.
that.
Some of their things, they surprise me. So yes,
I
the
love
shoes
it.
are Ann Taylor. Love them. So I'm in all navy, but I'm accenting with some gold. And this bag just goes perfectly with it. So
There we go. Yeah, and we're both jumpsuiting
I know
today,
today's
so-
the jumpsuit day.
Yeah, anything that I can just slide into, whether it's a dress or a onesie, is the deal.
Exactly.
But let's talk. So I want to start first about like your first step. So
Yes.
now you have this company
Yes.
that really does custom purses. That's amazing.
Yes.
But if there's somebody out there that wants to do this, what do they do?
Well, the first thing that I recommend doing, and this is going to be shocking to those of you who are fashion designer or who have gone to school for fashion design, read Eric Ries's book, The Lean Startup. I know that sounds crazy, and it applies primarily, he's talking to tech companies, but the single biggest lesson that I've learned in launching this is to start small. I only create 10 different colorways of these bags. So I'm just going to show you real quick that, this is blue, this is primarily red. We've got, primarily brown and orange, et cetera, et cetera. So I only produce this one form factor. So it's a clutch with a wristlet that's folded in on the inside. So this one form factor, it's a clutch that can go from day to evening. And then
And you went small.
and I went small because 10. There's 10. There's 10 different color. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by.
We're getting a little.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Periscope
there
stuff
we
on
go.
it. There we go.
Sorry, there we are. So start small. Don't try to produce 25 different skirts plus 25 different blouses plus 25 different dresses, pants, etc. Come out with 2 or 3 key pieces and get feedback. That's the main lesson from Eric's book in Lean Startup, is that you want to get a prototype out there. He calls it a prototype, but for me it was having to produce a full-on bag, which was fine, but a very limited collection. My first collection, I produced 2 of each colorway, and that was it. Just to sell them, to see if people even wanted them. And that was a success. And then I'm slowly from collection to collection creating more bags at each time when I create them. And then eventually here this fall and winter, we can look forward to belts.
Oh, there we go.
And for holiday, I'm coming out with silk scarf twillies for ladies and pocket squares for guys.
Oh, I love it.
So yes.
And what's the one thing you wish maybe you had known when you first started the company?
That paying for advertising and paying for marketing does not have to be expensive.
Oh, good.
A lot of designers are pressured into, number one, taking out full page ads in magazines, especially your local publications. They hear about you, and so they start to lean hard on you on, oh, this will be great exposure. Just don't waste your money at the first stages of your business. And the second thing is, and I really hate to say this, but I'm going to say it, as a designer, be very selective about who you give your items away to for charity auctions.
Good point.
We do a lot of charity events here in Dallas. We're very philanthropic, but if people are seeing your item at every single charity auction, you're sending a signal that your item can be purchased for a very discounted price.
Yeah, that makes
So
perfect sense.
pick those charities that mean something to you, into your heart, and definitely support them, but be very selective.
Okay, and sort of to close it out, so the website is www.wendistry, and spell that for me, .com.
WENDISTRY. So my name is Wendi, with an I on the end, so it's Wendi and then Stree.
That makes sense.
So, yeah.
Okay, and so last piece of advice for all of those out there that are interested in starting a fashion company or maybe any type of company. Talk to me about what you've learned from an online branding
Oh my gosh,
standpoint.
you have to have a quality website. I come from a digital marketing background. That was my corporate life before launching this business. And my husband is in a technology business. He runs a technology consulting company. So my company actually is tech first, product second.
Really?
Yes.
As a fashion company,
Yes.
That's fascinating.
Yes, I think a lot of fashion brands, the bigger brands, are figuring out that they have to be able to meet a customer where they are, on the phone, in Instagram, on Snapchat, even though we were having a discussion earlier that
I haven't figured that out yet.
We haven't figured it out yet, but anyway, we're getting there. We're here on Periscope. Yay! I am a tech first company. Blogging, sharing things, reposting, engaging with customers, engaging with potential customers, engaging with brands that carry my bags. I am carried in a few stores. You can see what stockists those are on my website. But the site is the most important thing. Your logo is extremely important, the brand and the quality that looks like, and then just the layout of your site and the content that's on there, and making sure that your shop is easy to get to. And please, please, please test your cart. Like, buy a buy an item that you sell and go all the way through. I can't tell you how many sites I go to with, small emerging designers, and it's too tough, or their links are broken and things don't go in carts correctly, or I get charged the wrong shipping or whatever. So test your site. So.
All right. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us today. It is Wendistry and ThreadsRefined, and this is how to start a fashion brand. Thanks all.
Thanks, guys.
There we go. Yay! We're still on.